Hello? Hello? Do audio be working on this time today? Oh, good. Is working? Perhaps? Yes? Maybe? Oh. Oh, my goodness gracious. Do be here. Oh, marvelous. Oh, marvelous. Oh, fantastic. Oh, I am alive. I did it. I did live. As a shock to everyone. Weak voice today. I need to make like a pinned message or something in both. How do I? Let me do this real quick. Hold on. If Nicholas boy sounds a bit off, he has breathing difficulties. Still dealing with. That's not far. There we go. That will be perfect.
Oh, hello.
I will just pin that. There we go. We'll just pin that message.
See the wonder.
And we'll just pin this message in here. Ta-da. Vimby, there's no Blitzcrank fee either. 34 months. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm gonna get my code till tomorrow. Me, you said I don't get my code until 3 a.m. Yeah, I'm kind of lucky where I was in the original. I got to be in the first alpha test, so I'm just like in immediately. So I kind of gotta get a bit lucky on that side of things. But I can, yeah, Mundo, why are you over there? And why am I dead? I'm alive. And so is he. Holy moly. You have Twix KO open as well. So where's my thing? There we go. So we can just switch back and forth once we got looking over the skins, we can just hop straight into this thing. And we can take a gander at all these damn characters. Classic Victor skin and new Arcana skins. I'm a little confused by new Arcana skins, if I'm being honest. Cause we got these, we got some new Arcana skins already. This is a bit strange. This is a bit weird. This is beautiful. It's the day I lost him. It's really weird to me. This is like the same thing that happened with Stargazer Vex, where it's like I was not expecting them to make a new splash art, like with Riot's tendency, especially this year and the last year, to cut corners a lot of the time. For them making an entirely new splash for the skin, I wasn't expecting that. Not opposed to it in the slightest, but I'm just kind of surprised. Never counts for Wild Rift. No, these are for League. Which is why it's because Karthus is definitely not in Wild Rift. But Zillion just barely got into the 1,000-day club for the 4th time, but thankfully he's out. Also, Aurora getting a skin before Smolder. I don't think Riot's ever gonna want to use Smolder for everything ever. I think they knew he was a mistake. Is Karthus in any other game than League? I don't think so. No, I think the only game he has been in so far has been League. Unless he was in, if I'm misremembering, if he was a cameo in Ruin King or something. I don't think so. Fuzz effects. I'm awake for his stream. Oh, I'm doing better, Fuzz. 30 more
Nicholas
months.
J. Boy With due
Strider.
respect, I think that you should have an amazing recovery, get some amazing treats, and also stream with Dumb's Worlds to see how confused you will be. PLS, we love to see you at the best of your conditions so you can be a happy boy.
Thank
See
you,
the
Strider.
wonder.
Thank you for the doing. I'm
Hello
trying to
everyone on
get
the stream,
better.
and especially the dying boy.
Thank
Since
you.
last time I got into Deadlock, the game is fun, the world and characters are awesome.
Nice.
Hello.
A few of my friends have gotten into Deadlock as well, so it's nice that you're enjoying it. Thank you, Jurassic. Thank you for 29 months. Jesus. Yeah, I'm getting went to the doctor yesterday, so gonna hopefully see a neurologist and respirologist soon about the breathing. The breathing has been the kicker recently, because before the breathing problems just kind of like kept going in and out, but then now it's been like persistent for like 2 weeks, and it's actually hindering my ability to work on stuff, and it is very uncomfortable. I've not felt comfortable for a while
it's a
now.
thingy people use.
Many
Thank you.
meditations.
Arcane and fighting and get better, fool.
There's
fee.
no fee. There's no fee at all for any of those things. Smolder doesn't deserve shit. Oh my god. Ugh. We're actually back. Maybe. And Karthus does look kind of sick. I'll have to see it in game, but the Aurora one kind of caught me off guard for a bit. Mainly because like I saw him, like I just like chroma. No, wait, no, it isn't. I think I was half asleep at the time, but it's just because her hat shape's the same. I know they're not gonna probably deviate too much from that, but also I'm no expert on tarot cards, so I have no idea what each of these guys are supposed to be. Is there one of time? Because that'd probably be what Zillion is. Thanks, Jenny. Like great. My favorite is definitely Karthus. Yeah, what Karthus looks like? He's got like eye imagery everywhere. Is there like a tarot card of Sauron? Wouldn't be the first time he's had Sauron imagery in a skin. Witches and wizards are peak design. That's true. They did actually. Yeah, wait. They got all the witches and wizards. Wait, yeah. Hold on. Literally the witch and wizard and warlock. Like Carlos Victor is well, he is very skinny here, so, and he does have the big staff. But does Victor have a book? I don't think so. I don't think he's read one thing in his whole life. Does Viger have Arcana? Not that I think. I don't recall. No. Zillion's the Hermit. The old wise man. Thing is, the splash art is not gonna live up to how it looks in game. Like in no conceivable universe will it, and that's a little upsetting. But it is what it is. Sometimes, I guess. Victor can't read. This is canon. Son's ears are kind of huge. It's also just he's old. Because it's been getting super good. Probably the only skin concepts to come back more than once and still be good. Yeah, I think they've been like... The thing is, how I view them, though, is like... They've returned and they've been consistently good, but never like amazing to me, Like they haven't been like Project where they come back and I'm like, again. At least with this one, like they have, like with Arcana, they have the different tarot cards to explore. Though, now we kind of have the thing that Arcana's returned twice this year and still no Twisted Fate, which is a little insane. I think, just it's a little crazy. What's likely Judgment because the scale motif. Yeah, I guess so. He's got the I forget what they call this. The twisting snakes. Hephaestus got one of these. Or is it Hephaestus or is it Hermes? I think one of the Greek gods got one of these. I think it's Hermes, right? Hermes has the snakes. Just got an ad. YouTube. Why would they do this? So they're saying TF for legendary. Yeah, I mean, I expect that they'd have a TF legendary Arcana skin, though. That's what I mean. Is it Hermes? Okay, yeah. Let's see if he gets the ultimate's going to change his base on the Arcana skins in the lobby. That'd be... Ooh. Yeah, Hephaestus is the Forge guy. Oh, I know that. I know that, like, Hephaestus is the Forge and Hermes is the Messenger. I just didn't remember which of them had the snakes. Yeah, it was Hermes. I know decent amount of Greek stuff. I should hope so after the courses I took. YouTube like money, yes. I'm feeling a bit better. I'm feeling enough that I think today I do want to like do a rate the super redo recording just to see how it goes. So this should be a legendary or Zillion. They need it. I think Zillion needs a visual update, man. He just barely got into the 1,000-day club for the 4th time, and I think like maybe the man it deserves a visual update at this point. I sound a lot better. That's good. I mean, I've been feeling a bit better. Because like the severity of the breathing difficulty comes and goes. So like sometimes over the past few days I've been feeling a bit better, but like there are some moments still that are just. If there's a good recovery, watch it's just 20. Oh my god. That's before I even actually like was doing really league stuff. So I had Nocturne. That's the way I had Shyvana, man. Where's Shyvana at? But I suppose let's take a look at these damn skins. Do we want to look at... There's a full skin spotlights for VIKTOR, but we also got the preview for the Arcana skin. So what do we want to take a look at first? In terms of video. Was that... Was that Blitzcrank? That best... This guy Blitzcrank head. Even the visual update, unless they make him deeply attractive. And Panderdot is probably still going to get a 1,000-day club. At least then he'll still look nice. I would actually like to play Zillion if he didn't look like garbage and everything. VIKTOR. Okay, I see mostly VIKTOR. Oh, unique. Oh, there's Blitz. Blitz head. Nice. So you guys an actual recall. That's good. They got the old voice lines back. That's nice. Very good splash. I'm still surprised that there even is a new splash. So, unless I'm mistaken, from what I recall, everyone who had Mastery 5 on VIKTOR before August 4th or 5th gets this for free, right? Yeah, Mastery 5 on, yes. Yeah, but it was before a certain time. There was like a cutoff. I think it was like before they announced that it was releasing. That if you had it, then you'd get it for free. August 4th. Okay. So you get it for free if you do. But what's funny is that because I remember I woke up and I saw a bunch of replies. It's just like, well, I can't believe you're making us pay for VIKTOR. It's like, yeah, if you didn't play him. If you didn't play him. All the fake VIKTOR fans being exposed in real time is glorious. He is still a little skinny. They made him look a bit bulkier. I think they could afford to make him like a little bit wider just to make it match the old proportions a little bit better. It's not as skinny as the current the base league VIKTOR, but I think you could make him a little bit wider, just a tad. I think they should change his pose, but then at that point you're just like fully reverting it. Should have a hunchback. Just be like, no dog, dragon knows your dog. Arcane should stay on its own timeline. I agree. I do want to do because gosh, when is Arcane season 2 will have released a year ago, like midway through November, right? I kind of want to do like a Arcane revisited, like 1 year later. So I never ended up. I think I've said this a few times that like when I made the Arcane review, I did it per act, and then I got to Act 3, and I got to that. I was like, okay, I had a lot of thoughts, so I'm gonna split this up into the positive stuff first, and then the negative stuff. And I never ended up actually finishing the negative part because so many people just piled on to like that season 2 was just like, the greatest sin that's ever occurred to humankind, that I was just like, yeah, maybe I don't want to add to this.
Oh,
And I just felt kind of sick of it because there's a lot of things about it that I still really enjoyed. There's a lot of very, very bad things, I think, that were bad decisions that were made from the end of season 2, but I don't know though. I feel like the whole thoughts is like that there's something that just ruined everything was, I don't know. But I think maybe like enough time has passed that I'd like to go back to revisit it, like without the rose tinted glasses. Maybe everyone had a point. Maybe it is like the worst thing that's ever happened. But I don't know. No, I think the first season was even like when I watched it for the first time, I did not have it nearly like when I watched season 1. Like I could barely think of any downsides during season 1, but I was like actively, maybe it's because I was more actively looking for it, or because I had to compare to season 1, which was just like so perfect that it's like almost impossible to not pick and choose like every single minute inconsistency or flaw. And also doesn't help that by that point, when season 1 came out, we didn't have the concept that it was going to be the main canon now and affect everything else. So I don't know. It wasn't as bad as people say it. All there's some bits and pieces. Cough work this time. But over season 2 is great. I think it is still, from what I remember anyway. I'm going to be excited to actually go back and rewatch it. But it definitely felt like this was supposed to be 2 seasons that got squished into 1. Like they were definitely trying to wrap things up way too quickly. And I think like the format would make sense, right? You have 3 seasons, 3 acts per season with 3 episodes per act. Like that just maths out wonderfully. Where's the casual champion review, Nicholas? It's been half a year. Once the big video's done and the other videos are there, and I feel like I'm in a spot where I can release more casual reviews without actively killing my channel at the same time. And I feel the inspiration to do it again, where it doesn't feel like a chore anymore. That's probably what I'll get back to casual review. Just watch it. You don't feel the rush until Act 3. I think even Act 2, I felt it a little bit. But Act 3 definitely, yeah, it feels like they were just like, they had to wrap this up. It's like an 8.5 out of 10 season with a show version with a 10 out of 10. Well, that's what I mean. I think there's like, if you're watching season 2, you are always going to have that comparison of how like almost completely perfect season 1 was. So, but maybe like if I rewatch it again, maybe I won't feel that way about season 1. Maybe like I'll see more of the holes in season 1 upon rewatch. But yeah, we'll see. We shall see. How's the big video doing? Good. Patrons. I think I've been teasing that my patrons are gonna get a preview of it. At this point, I think I'm just like finishing up a couple little things, but I think either it'll be tomorrow or Thursday. They get to see the first 10 minutes of it, which that's good. I think that's a pretty meaty chunk. So, and then it'll be just keep working on it. I'm paranoid that it's gonna bomb horrifically, but I am really proud of what's being worked on. And it's killed me not to be able to say what it is, but I feel like the surprise is gonna be worth it. Even season 1 was pretty rushed. I'd need to have a fresh viewing, I think, to formulate an opinion on that, but we'll see. Anytime of year, however, still kind of sad you stopped making casuals right before Scion. Dude, I stopped. I had already recorded Pantheon, and I got a pentakill that game. So I stopped it. Like, everyone always clowns on my gameplay. It was like, yeah, I'm fighting like Diamond and Master players, but I got a pentakill in that game. So like, oh. Can we guess on who it is? Nah. They made Singe Squad, that's all gonna happen. They did do that. Also got a different looking hex core. How's the evolution look though? And they show the evolved hex core. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there we go. Yes, kill the imposter. So, first initial impressions. I don't know about you, but for me, this is like, yes. I just want them to do this for every rework. I'm hoping that Viktor is a wake-up call and that, like, the game needs to be modernized. There are a lot of champions that are horrifically outdated, but no matter how horrifically awful some champions look or how poorly executed their designer or whatever it is, there is always going to be people with a nostalgic connection to those characters. And at the end of the day, it is a piece of League's history. The last traditional skin was fucking Trundle. I think I'm still of the opinion that they never should have stopped making these. And so I'm hoping that Viktor's a wake-up call and that not only will they just do this for future years, like we get a Shyvana that does this, depending, I guess it depends on how radically different Shyvana is. Like if you're doing stuff like obviously a Lee Sin wouldn't make any sense. But stuff like, even if you go back to like Skarner and Volibear, like even having those old voice lines still be in the game, it's like, it's a playable time capsule. It's a piece of League's history that's, you know, still usable in the game, made to match the new design and aesthetics, but it still is like, you know, it's like, this is like, it's kind of like what we used to have, you know? Especially for characters like Skarner or Gallia, where their aesthetics change so drastically. I think this is a fantastic compromise, especially if they do stuff like this, where it's like, if you were like, proved that you were a person who played this character, then you get the skin for free. If not, then, you know, tough luck. But it's also, like, in that way, acts as a gift to the people who were dedicated to the character in the first place. Traditional Nidalee. I don't think we ever need to talk about the old Nidalee. That reminds me, the model viewer, I think I've showed you guys the model viewer before. Look what they started doing now. They actually started going back. And they're adding the old models. During the old ones. Yeah. Now we can get some nice, good. We get the history. They haven't added them all yet, but the thing that got me excited was because they added Kale, and the reason that got me excited is because you'll notice they have Kale, but they also have the original Kale. They get the very first one in here. That's amazing. They got both Kales. That's great. Can you believe Kale got reworked twice? It's beautiful. So I'm so excited for like if they keep updating this and they'll add like all the old like I want to see old Twisted Fate in glorious high quality. That's gonna be beautiful. It's classic Udyr and name it Winter's Claw Udyr. There's so many cool things you could have done. Both old models look better than the current one. I don't know about the model. Model quality. I wouldn't say that. I do like the design of old. I think this design of old Kale, I do like it more than what we have now. I think 2015 Kale was like, it was sad when they reworked her and they kind of removed the androgyny from her. I feel like that was kind of a central part of her whole character fantasy. It was kind of like Samus, you know? You didn't know who it was under the helmet. But, yeah, such is life. The design was maybe, but model definitely, I don't know. This model could be considered better. Anyway, so I'm hoping that they keep updating that. And that's why I mean, a traditional Kale. Oh my god, that goes so hard, dude. Imagine seeing like this design. Oh, like a transcendent version of this, but she actually like keeps the armor and the helmet with the 6 wings. Oh my god, that would look so fucking sick, dude. Arcana. Take a look at these things. Oh, Zillion. Oh, Zillion. Oh. He's trying. He's trying. And then the immediate animation bump in the recall. I swear that, like, I know that he's not, like, a sexy anime babe or, like, a hot shirtless dude, but there's a market for, like, the cool old wizard. I don't know. I feel like Riot has really, like, recently just not tried to capitalize on other existing markets and just prioritizing, like, 1 or 2 established markets. It's like, there's plenty of people who love the old wizard, you know? Did you get the 2scale codes? I didn't see anything about codes. I looked at my email. I didn't see anything. I just was able to download the beta. I didn't see any codes that I got. Yeah, it's me. I'm Market. Just slap the Wild Rift model. The thing is, the Wild Rift model, design's better. Animation's exactly the same. Also, I'm of the opinion that I think the LOR design is better than the Wild Rift one, personally. But... Okay, it doesn't look... The splash art made this Aurora skin look a lot like the base version. It doesn't look like as much in-game anyway. Are the spirits different? I think the spirits are different, right? Yeah, I haven't played Aurora in a long time. Not really since she came out, I guess. Deadly allergic to off-meta markets, yeah. I'm sure you're ecstatic that Aurora got a skin before Smolder. Smolder is definitely gonna be one of those characters that never gets skins. I think we have the winner. You know, I think there's a clear winner here. I don't know about you guys. Oh yeah. I think there's a clear winner. I don't know. I think Karthus rocks this. Oh, I think that recall needs a bit work. He kind of freezes a little bit too quickly. kind of stops in place a little bit there. The other ones, they kind of like ease into it, right? Just Karthus, he kind of stops very abruptly. But other than that, Karthus, when it comes to getting banger skins, he does get a lot of good ones, doesn't he? Surprisingly. It's so funny because, like, as a character, Karthus is, like, really nothing special. But they didn't show him die. That's true. That's very important. Gnar needs more skins. I mean, he's getting T1, right? So that's one he's getting soon. For rapid fire lore. Dude, there's so many videos that I want to make, but just if you couldn't tell, if you couldn't tell by the sound of my perfectly intact vocal cords, it's been a bit difficult. Oh man, we can see Karthus die. Ah, wonderful 4K HD quality from Mr. Spotlight's beautiful in 60 FPS. Because it kind of looks like wind wall. Yeah, I'm not familiar with tarot cards, so I'm not sure about. These are little cards that fly up when he hits the Q, though. Jeopardy 5 at 2078. No, it's being worked on. My patrons can attest to that. They've seen the first 4 minutes of it. It's real. It is real. It is happening. And in fact, as of last I checked, is the longest Jeopardy that exists so far. And part of why it's how long were these ones again? These ones are 19, 18, 20. Yeah, this Jeopardy is 30 minutes. It's a half-hour long Jeopardy, dude. It's a bit. I know you guys have been waiting a long time, but it's a big one. It's a fucking big one, dude. How are you streaming despite your thankfully, it's like I have the unique position where my job allows me to still be able to do stuff despite being ailed, but you know, Alex Trebek would be proud. I hope. Oh, I see what you mean by it. Yeah, like the kind of the wavy lines coming up. Kind of give it a bit of wind wall. It's a bit slow though, so I think I could, you know, probably also wind wall is usually not that wide. It's the thumbnail jit again, but 5 to piss people off. I do actually have the thumbnail for it. This isn't technically a spoiler, I guess, because there's not really any. It's a thumbnail. Like, the Jeopardy thumbnails never really give away anything, but there you go. Oop. Oh, you can't even see it. Ta-da. There you go. That's how you. That's when you'll know it's out. You'll see this wonderful, this wonderful character. Hey, Johns, yeah. I'm happy, man. Just see there's the Samurai Jack. Why doesn't the Ajax have a 5 in his forehead? Ah, you're right. I have to take it back to the drawing board. Got an ad now. YouTube. Now where does he die? I want to see him do the die move. Oh, there we go. Do the death. Yeah, I you know. That's about standard with Karthus. Does Karthus always stretch like that? When he dies, when he fades, does he always just like horizontally stretch? Is that consistent among? Wait a second, hold on. I have like 100,000 mastery points on Karthus, and I don't think I've seen that. Wait. Death. Oh. Well, that's useful. He's edited out the rip when he dies. Yeah. They got chromas. Gotta be honest. I think this chroma's pretty good. The rest of them, kinda. Maybe this blue one. Blue one's not bad. Second to the left. Yeah, it's kind of like this green one. These ones are probably the best ones. They always mess up orange. I feel like the orange ones, they never pick a good shade of orange. They always pick like this really ugly. Ugh. Did they intentionally make bad chromas? I don't think so. I don't know. It feels like I guess because they're trying to like, they want red, green, purple, orange, pink, blue. I guess this is like black and green, white. Like they try to have different colors, but it's just weird. Also, why are his hands still red across all the chromas? I guess it's like the particle effects are still red, I guess, right? I do nose my orange. I do. I want to see. We got chromas on Zillion. What do they look like for this guy? Better. I think overall Zillions look better. The weird, like, I guess because he has like the red hair here, but like overall these look better. I'm kind of fond of this blue one. It makes him look like I don't know, like a space wizard. That's what I get from this. It was like cosmic wizard almost. The color of the clock makes all the difference. Yeah, I think some of them look pretty nice. Yeah, but not Zillions for some reason. Yeah, that's strange. Strange choice. My boy in ASU, holy shit. Yeah, no, I agree. What about Aurora? How do yours look? Doesn't she have an Anima Squad chroma that's like just like that, or am I misremember? I swear she has an Anima Squad chroma that looks exactly that exact color scheme. This like the dark orange. Hold on, I swear she has one exactly like that. Yeah. He has the white jacket too.
Hello.
Yeah, the Aurora ones they're a bit messy. There's a lot of colors. I feel like with the chromas, the best that they can do is you pick 3 primary colors, maybe a 4th one, but like mostly you want like 2 or 3, and then have like black and white help to balance it out. But on some of these, like there's just blue, pink, and green, and gold, and gray, and oh, why are the shoes red? Why are her legs red? Actually, her legs are just red across all the chromas for some reason. It's a bit too similar thematic to the base skin. I kind of agree that it looks a bit too similar to the base skin. Yeah. I mean, she doesn't have the fur collar, I guess. She has more of like a traditional jacket, I guess. But she still has like the triangular fur collar going down on the jacket, covering up the half torso. I guess she doesn't really have she kind of got a skirt before, but now she has an actual skirt. I don't know. It lacks the oomph. I think it's also just because like Aurora, not Aurora, because Karthus. I think Karthus is just the clear winner here. Like Aurora looks, and Zillion is really, really held back by his model. I think Karthus is just damn solid. I don't know. Or we'll get a classic Karthus. I think when I did like a recording of like potential traditional skins, I don't know if there's enough people that would be nostalgic for Karthus for them to even release it. Because Karthus was reworked more than 15, or not, I think, no, not 15. Like, we're approaching 15 years ago, though. I would feel nostalgic for a classic Karthus, but I don't think there's enough people that even remember he got reworked in the first place. So, I don't know. Whereas, oh, that's what, yeah, I was saying that earlier. People saying, calling right grief, making people pay for Victor. It's like, yeah, except you get it for free if you actually played Victor. So that I just see the way I see it is like it's just exposing all these fake Victor fans that didn't actually give a rat's ass about him. They're just complaining for complaining's sake. It's like, well, if you played Victor, you'd get it for free. So I don't know. Seems a bit silly to me. The other card gets a 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10. I don't know. I think that I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, the score is made up and the points don't matter. But like, initial gut reaction impression, Aurora is like a 5 for me. Zillion's maybe like a 6. Karthus is probably like an 8 or a 9, though. I think Karthus is damn solid. I think that also Lulu and Jin were just a lot better, which is weird that they split them up this much. And I really. It's probably a cold take at this point. Those Arcana skins that we got in the Battle Pass, those weren't supposed to be Battle Pass skins. I think they just yoinked those out of this patch and released them 2 weeks early for because whatever they had cooking for the Battle Pass was like on the same tier as the other garbage that we've had for the rest of this year, and there's like a shit. We can't keep releasing more of this. Though I feel two ways about that, because on the one hand, I think that's good that we get better skins in the Battle Pass. On the other hand, I'd want them to be honest about that. You know, like I hate when Riot does something that like seems that would be that is at the end of the day good for the player base as a whole, and they're trying to back out of these sleazy decisions, but they go about it in a sleazy way. You know, it's like the same thing they did with Jax, where they said like, yeah, so because you know, Skarner's taking a bit longer, that means the VGU team has a bit of extra time on their hands, so they had to work on Jax. It's like, no, they didn't. Jax's VGU's been in the works for ages. He just got iceboxed. Like, don't lie about it. What? There's no benefit to lying about this. If they're just like if they just came out and honestly say, hey guys, so like the Battle Pass skins that we were gonna have for this pass, we've seen your feedback and they're not meeting the quality standards. We can't get it done in time for this, so we're just not gonna release it. So instead, we had some upcoming skins that normally would have just been paid for separately, but we're gonna throw them into the Battle Pass because we believe that they are up to the quality standard that you would expect. Instead of saying, this is what we always intended. We always wanted our Darkened Battle Pass to have Arcana skins in it. I would have a problem with it if it was just they just didn't lie about it. There's no need when it's a better look to just be honest about it.
Hey, it's a thingy people use. Thank you.
Entry fee. Feel better, Nicky Ogboy. This is not advice, this is a threat.
No, I am feeling a bit better too. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. Western corporations can't show weakness, humility because of fear of investors. But then that feels to me like, because if I see that, if they are honest about it that way, to me that reads me more as like they realize they fucked up and are actively taking steps to try and remedy that they fucked up. They're like, hey, we messed up, but we're trying to get some goodwill back. Goodwill goes so far, especially in game development. Like people, look at Baldur's Gate, dude. Perfect example of goodwill. The amount of goodwill, or like even as recently now, right? With Team Cherry, right? The goodwill That Silk Song took like a decade to come out, but they built up so much goodwill that people had confidence in, and look what happened. It comes out, and then on top of that, they released it for $20, which they didn't even need to do. They didn't have to release it for $20, but they did anyway. It goes so far. Or there was another one I was thinking of. No Man's Sky. Other perfect example of just building up good. Like, they realized they fucked up. They didn't lie about, you know, what they were planning to do afterwards once they, you know, or the stuff that they did afterwards. They just keep building up goodwill, and people want to keep supporting that. If the player feels like the developer, or more specifically, because a lot of times the developer doesn't get the final say on this stuff. If the developer feels, or if the player feels like the game that they're playing respects them as a customer, they are more likely to forgive mistakes and be open to them and see like, oh, they are trying to remedy their mistakes. So they'll be more willing to support them in their low points. So, but if you keep butchering that goodwill, people are less likely to forgive you. And now you get to the point where, especially like where you're at with League, where so many, I'd say even the majority of the player base is just incredibly bitter at everything that League does. Even when they do really good stuff, people are still bitter about it. You know, like, I mean, case in point. There are people still bitter about Victor. So they didn't lie all the way up to the race. They had to be honest after the jig was up. Yeah. No, I agree with that. They did make a lot of false promises. And what's his name? Is it Todd? It's not Todd, right? Who's the guy in charge of player first games? I said my brain goes to Todd Howard. I don't think it's Todd Howard. That's Bethesda, man. They definitely made a lot of promises for stuff that they shouldn't have, but you see what I mean, hopefully, right? We're like, they didn't just take the money and run. They didn't rug pull. They actually went back, and they're still releasing free updates to this day. So they have built up a lot of goodwill, and the game still sells. Todd It Just Works guy, yeah. I believe there's 2 darkened skins in the store. Yeah, but you can say the same for, like, previously. Right, we had the Noxus Battle Pass. You had Black Rose. A bunch of them were in the Battle Pass, but then Ezreal was in the store. Noxus Battle Pass. Draven was in the store. Like, they're still doing that. They're probably still going to have more Darken skins than just those 2. Like, it seems we're to do a season of Darken and have only 2. Especially if it's, like, just Garen and Tryndamere. Sean Murray, that's who it is. That's the name. Sean. Or if Player First Games is multiverses. At least it was. Play Dead by Daylight now. Please feel better. Oh, thank you. Yes, we should look at 2xKO now, right? We should do. This will be a bit exciting. Ta-da! It's the video game. It's been like a year, dude. Oh my god. It's so weird that this game is back. Oh no, I fucked everything up. Oh no. There we go. There we go. Okay. And now, where's the audio? Oh. There we go. I think we can put the music down because I'll need to have this for recording. Is Blitz the last champion reveal? Yes. At least for now. I imagine they're going to be adding characters throughout the beta. There they are. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at the ow. Oh, it looks so good. I'm so happy that Blitz is in this game, dude. It really is a shame that they're locking the character. Like, I can't even play as Blitzcrank. Have to unlock them. But at least for Rate the Super, I think we can just go into offline mode, right, and test them that way. Never been so non-emotional about a launch. I think that's, well, I think roster size is a big impact. Oh. I think roster size is a big impact on that, but also because we've known about this game for so long that it feels like this game's been out already. So you just need to do the tutorial to unlock him, really. Okay. What's finishers? Is that super moves? Oh. They gotta monetize that? Sure. We got some colors. I actually love how like, shamelessly this is Sentinel. Like, and how shamelessly this is Potemkin. Like, so shamelessly that it's Sentinel and Potemkin. But, like, I think that's beautiful. That's amazing. They know what they're doing. And they got trans rights Blitzcrank here too, yeah. And then they got this. I think this one's also a reference to another fighting game character. I don't remember, but it also does look. He has these like this red and blue chroma in League itself as well, right? So this is new. Monster Energy Blitzcrank. You have to pay for taunts. I'm sure that, like, there'll probably be, like, extra taunts. I imagine they'll be, like, down the road. I imagine, like, a base taunts that these got to be, like, unlockable, right? I feel like these have to be unlockable somehow. These are nice, though. I like them. Ben 10 Crank. Champion Mastery. Feet of the Automata. What the hell? Oh, see? There you go. Taunt. Player Mastery. That's how you get them. Yeah. I think the... Oh! Dude, that's the Monster Energy is the Mastery Chroma. This is what we've been saying for the League to do for ages, to have a Mastery Chroma. Okay, that's nice. I'm glad that they're adding this. This is good. The new progressions are from Overwatch right now. It seems like you unlock sticker, taunts, player title, player icons. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, avatar item. Why is the first thing you unlock the feet? That's just... It's the best reason for Blitzcrank. I agree. I think this is the best that they've ever looked, for sure. Unlock. Can I unlock them? Oh. Do I... King credits. New Balance. Do I have... Wait. Do I have this? How do I see where my currency is? Where's my currency? Oh, oh, wait, I can unlock two. Why can I unlock two characters? Wait. Oh, wait. Wait, I gotta leave one out to dry? Okay. So, don't hate me. But, like, for me, it's obvious who I'd pick out of these two. Obviously, gotta get the crank. Gotta get the crank. Oh. Give me the crank. Yes. Yes. And we get the secondary color. Nice. And we're gonna get by. Goodbye. I'm sorry, Jinx fans. I just like Vi more. I'm sorry. What are Vi's? I haven't actually seen Vi's colors. Vi, stand still. Well, I know it. I don't even watch anime, and I recognize that one. Every single champion has a trans rights one, though. Am I? Is that Soul bad guy? That's what I think of when I saw that color scheme. There's no like. Why would Soul bad guy be Vi? That's gotta be something else that I'm just missing. There's a green one, remind me of Riven. The white hair, I guess. The white hair with the black and green. That was Arcane. Yeah, the Mastery Chroma. What are the other... Oh, skipped a hold. What are the other colors? Seen this before, Ari? I think we've seen all of Ari's colors before. Oh, that one's like the Spirit Blossom-esque color scheme. I guess now we get to see the Monster Energy one. I really wonder if Brahms Super has changed at all. This will be interesting to see, I guess. Braum. You could argue this one's kind of an Ornn reference, but it's not really. It's like similar-ish. Kratos. Yeah, the red tattoos. Is there still... Yes! Christmas.
Hey, it's
Christmas
a thingy
Darius,
people
my
use.
favorite.
Thank you.
Skin Spotlight posted a tweet about Battle Pass of the game and used an image of champs with the skins, including Teemo and Tuzco responded the tweet. Thoughts?
I mean, Teemo's gonna be in this. I mean, I guess I wouldn't be surprised if Teemo was in this, but wouldn't be super excited about it.
It's reassuring how alone
Dad.
we aren't.
Thank you for gifting a sub to Bear Commander. Thank you. I appreciate that. Charlie Darius. Wow, Gecko, enter the echo. What's he got? Does he still have Halloween Echo? I remember that one. Or did... Am I crazy? Wasn't there like a Halloween... I guess this one was like maybe what I'm remembering. Like the orange and black. I think most of these original guys had was more like a universal color palette, right? Mastery Chroma is the game look. Oh! Oh, yeah. Red and black, yeah. I saw Monster Energy. That's what I thought. Yeah, Lowy looks good in that color scheme, though. Have a great day. Oh, thank you. I'll save Jinx for last. I'm sure Jinx might actually have some unique colors. Yasuo. Yeah, this is more universe. Oh, yeah, right. The evil Ryu color scheme. / Akuma, I guess, if you want to be generous with Akuma's... The red hairness of Akuma. And what has Jinx got? Oops. Yeah. The green one. This one's... I kind of like this one for Jinx. Is this the inverse? This is like Elseworld Jinx where she swapped color schemes with Vi. That's funny. Christmas Jinx. Green, red, and white, but the white is just their pale ass skin.
Hey, it's a thingy people use. Thank you.
Crimbus.
I just realized Nikki's prediction of Katarina being patched out of the game was correct.
Yeah.
That's a correct prediction from Nikki.
Maybe I feel like in terms of predictions where I get everything wrong, I have been like right about most things with this game somehow, which is really weird. Okay. Let's play. Casual training. Yes.
Select your champions.
Okay. We got it good. We got it up and running, I think. I'll take a look at that, what Skin Spotlight's posted, and then we could hop into recording. Right? That's freaking super. Let me see. Oh no, they did. Oh, well. Well, yeah. I guess that about confirms it. I guess that about confirms who the 10th champion is. Oh, God. Oh, no. He's going to be awful, isn't he? He's going to be terrible. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's actually Nico disguise. How does this keep happening to XKO? You gotta stop. Just say, how did that get in there? You gotta stop, man. You gotta stop, guys. This is getting out of hand. Oh. Finally. Oh my god. How long? It was finally a default Kog'Maw emote. Oh my god. It took so long. Blue Scuttlecrat. What even? These must be TFT related, I guess. Yumi with a cowboy hat is a Moo. What is Rost? Why are you doing that? We have 2 Rost emotes in the game. It's kind of crazy now. Hey, remember Kog'Maw for real? Yeah, what the hell? KDA Kali for some reason. Zerath getting an emote. Kalista. Oh, that's nice. We got Set's mom. I like that. We got Volibear and Yunara. Bird and the Otacon. I was so taken back. I did Otacon with cannon bars. What are you doing with them, Otacon? And with Ivern. He's dunking on him. The new Darkened member. Caitlyn. There's a Smolder has more emotes than skins. Nautilus. Seeing a little floaty in the pools for worlds. Okay, sure. Oh, this is probably based on the skin. Yeah. Worlds. No, what do you mean worlds? Give it to me. That's not fair, man. That's so unfair. Whatever. I'm pissed off. Let's get into this freaking thing. Oh wait, I am going to press the recording button, and then we can start recording and rate the super redo. Have some. Grab some water. Okay. I can't move my own self. There we go. Okay. Hello, Twitch.tv. That's me. See, would they call the if they ever made a sequel to this game, would they call it 2XKO2 or 3XKO? That's the real questions. Okay, we're doing the record. Oh god, I haven't done this so well. How do I? Hello, fellas. Welcome back. It's been a long time since we've seen 2XKO again. It's been so long, in fact, that I'm actually used to the name at this point, even though I still think it's a bit of hot garbage. But last time we took a look at this, we were looking at all the supers, because to me, I think supers are very important to fighting games, especially from the casual perspective, and it builds up a lot of trailer hype, and they're usually some of the flashiest, coolest looking things in the game. And so last time that we saw all these supers, a lot of them really were not that great. And I think the devs kind of saw our feedback on that. Not my video specifically, though that would be nice. But like in general, the community feedback, the supers were a bit lacking. And I think there might be a couple outliers potentially still in this game that are not so great. But now that the game is in the beta state where it's going to be online forever now, it's not actually going away. It's kind of a soft launch. We now have 9 characters and a bunch of characters with updated supers. I don't know if every character got updated supers, but we're going to go over all of them just in case, just to see how we feel about each of them, if they've generally improved or not, or maybe they need a bit more room to grow, I guess. I guess it's standard rules that we did last time, right? Where just every super, we have a different scale. So like a level 1 super, like a 10 out of 10 to a level 1 would not equate to a 10 out of 10 on a level 3. They have different metrics for how they're graded, because obviously a level 1's never going to reach the caliber a level 3 will. So, just going to go with that. Also, apologies if I sound like garbage. I'm still dealing with various physical ailments, so I might sound a bit awful. But let's, who do we start with? I do kind of want to start with the Crank, but we've seen the Crank's versions in the trailers, but maybe, let's try and pair some characters up. Obviously, one's going to be left in the dust, so Darius will be the one left in the dust, right? Because he's got no team up. So let's
Nikki, you fucking piece of shit!
let's do the Ionians first.
Yasuo. Ari. Select your fuse.
Oh, I forgot about all this stuff. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's trading mode, right? Let's grab the sisters.
Fuse select.
Sure.
Choose your destiny.
Nice. What do you mean the Noxus stage is locked? What do you mean? Whatever, fine. We're going to Ionia stage for this anyway. I don't care. I'm not upset. I'm perfectly fine with this.
Show 'em how it's done.
Oh, new loading screen. You gotta buy it. What the frick, man?
Ready.
Okay.
Go.
What? Okay. Now the thing is, do I remember any of the controls at all? No. That's a breaker. No, that's the run button. That's a special. That's another special. That's a attack. That's a thing. Maybe I should look at the controls. Maybe maybe what is that for? Move list. Supers. S1 plus S2. English. I know it's like light or medium. What's S1? Oh no. What? Oh wait. Okay. I remember now.
No, you don't.
Shut up, Ari. That's not fair, man. Okay, that's level 3. Yeah, and that's I don't remember. Maybe I do remember. So that wait, that's the save. Why are all of those ones the same? Wait, am I? S1 plus light medium heavy. Plus light medium. What? Wait. Wait, why are they the... Typo into... Oh, is that... Is the same... Wait. Heh. We found out you like tornadoes. I don't... Because that's the... That's the... But then... That's not... I don't remember which it is. Because, like, square, triangle, and circle are all this same one tornado move. Is it a direction? No. I think it's close and far, but then why would that one be? It is not. He's warding me. It's one of the specials plus normal. It's the other trigger. That's what it is. It's the other... Okay. Okay. I understand. I get it. I'm learning. Okay. Now we can begin for real. That only took like 5 minutes to remember the damn controls of this game. So. Yasuo. Not Liam O'Brien. And that is confirmed to be the case forever, which is very strange considering he is a voice director on this game. It sounds really weird for him to not be Yasuo, but Yasuo, I don't know how much you changed. I mean, we saw the two of them, so let's level 1. I don't remember, because now I have to jog my memory because it's been like a year since we saw these supers, but I don't remember if it had that dynamic camera work before. It's not bad for level 1. It seems to be like a combo finisher, right? And I guess obviously like the way that we're kind of ranking these, if it's utility wise, to me that matters less than presentation. For me, supers are a lot about making the character look as cool as possible. It can't be helped a lot with install supers, right? So I guess in that utility is more of a factor. But if they're going by this presentation, it's, you know, it's classic. There's been this kind of attack's been done a million times. It's not bad. I would give that probably like a 6. I think it's just okay. It's kind of like a weird version of his EQ combo, I guess, in League if the Q part was delayed. Level 2. That's still level 1. I know how to play this game. It's just tornado. Yeah, it's let's just give it like a, maybe because now I've seen it like 3 million times before. Just today, I'd still give it like a 5 or 6. This is a big tornado. Then hold that trigger after the tornado. Oh, I remember that. I think I spent so long trying to even remember what everyone meant by that. I remember that last time that you can combo the level 3 into level 3 from the level 2, but. Level 3 at first. Let's take a look at that and see how much has changed. So at the end of the day, it is like the same super. They didn't drastically change it like I saw in the preview they did for Echo. But in terms of the pacing, a lot better from what it was before. There's actual proper lip movements or like lip syncing. Still got the crescent slash of the moon, but there's a lot better facial animations this time. And it's one of the supers that I think actually works with the character being off screen. I think we're going to get to one that definitely doesn't work, but having the double slash and the cool like anime speed lines that he goes in for the big final slash, like bam, bam. Wah. That's not bad. Not bad at all. And then, of course, it gets the brownie points because if it's the same as before, you can do level 2. And you can combo into it. That's cool. That's very cool that that's in the game. That's a nice little reference to his actual League gameplay. So for that, I would give it extra brownie points for that. I would give that probably, or look at 8. I think that is quite good. Because it's not like super different. Again, it does kind of suck that it does happen off screen, but I think it does it better than the other ones personally. How do I switch characters? How do I get out of here? Get me out. How do I get... There we go. Okay. Ari. Okay. Ari, I know that your level 3 changed a lot, but I don't remember how much everything else has. So, let's see. Ari, what you got? Level 1. Right. Yeah, that's still about the same as I remember it. I think you can hold the button, right? If you hold it, it will actually return. Yeah, that's cool. So that's a nice. It's their Q. That's not bad. It's got some decent wind up. And it comes back. That's not bad at all. For level 1, it's still probably like a 6.5, maybe 6 or 7. It's got like the cool little benefit of being able to come back to you, so you can have it 2 different ways. So this is program its motion. So if you dash and hold it, can it like change direction? Oh, it will follow. So it is also really like REQ then. Oh wait, so it will actually follow you back. That's cool. Oh, wait, it comes back again? And she has a voice line if she misses? Wait. Wait, okay, you know what? No, that boosts it up. That's like a 7.5 to an 8 now. That's for level 1 with that many unique interactions. Okay. That's cool. I like that. And obviously an 8 for a level 1 is not, you know, for level 1, it's different metrics than a level 3. Level 2, though. It has Psycho Crusher. Seen that before. How do I... What's the grab button? Is it... Yeah. This... No, I want you to go this way. Thank you. It's Psycho Crusher. I should be able to change direction, right? Psycho Crusher, it's classic. And also, like, it's Psycho Crusher, but it's also just reference to her ult. So, that's neat. I... Maybe like a 6, probably still. It's not like anything super special or crazy. I do remember that her actual level 3 changed a lot, though. So, let's see.
Don't look away.
Jinx, what do you... Thanks, Creative Cloud. Jinx was like, yeah, come on, right here. Jinx, no, that's not, you don't want this to happen to you, Jinx. You know what's funny is that the preview of this new super made it look better than it actually is. Because when they had the preview, they had on the like the weird aspect ratio so they could fit into the YouTube Shorts, which are awesome, and I absolutely love YouTube Shorts and don't hate it with all my being. But they had some really fun spinning and dynamic camera work in that, so you would actually follow the orb as it spun around. But the actual final super didn't include that. I think it is still definitely an improvement from what it was before. And I'm kind of curious, how do can I get the CPU to switch? How do I get the bot to switch characters? Oh. Maybe I can do that. Wait. No. Wait. Controls CPU. Wait, how do I... Can I control the CPU? Quick select can change them. Quick select. Quick select. Did I see that and miss it? Also, it's so freaking hot in here. I gotta turn my fan on. Oh my god. It's under the left. Under the left. Oh, the champs? No. Oh, quick slide there. Tune 2 point. Oh! I can just change them all from here? Did that do anything? Shit. At 5i. I don't. What if I just switch them off completely differently? This did nothing. Reset the game. Do I have to? Oh. Oh, apply. I gotta apply the settings. That's why. There we go. Okay. Okay. How do you differ between them, Ari? Well, we know one person who's into it. Vi is into it in a much more different way than Jinx is. I should probably change this to just being Ari, so I don't have to switch from them every time. Vi, can she use that herself? That's. What did she do? Okay, I'm liking that all the characters have different animations. She was just like, what the fuck? You look more confused than anything. This is self-love, guys. This is what it looks like. You literally just explode and perish. The shock. I like that. That's good. What does Blitz do? How are they gonna do this for Blitzcrank? See, with Blitz, they're like, oh, huh? They're just like me. Just confusion. Huh? That's good. Okay. This is nice that they all have unique animations depending on what character you picked. I like this a lot. This is definitely adding some big brownie points. Braum, what do you see now? Braum is a very respectable gentleman, so I'm sure his will be very wholesome. Did he go? Did Braum go cross-eyed? Did Braum? Braum. Oh, Braum. Is it the same as? It looked different. Maybe just because their facial structures are so different. So confused. It's so cute. It's funny. Alright, Darius, what do you do? Oh, he's like, looks like, whoa. Darius hasn't felt this way since before he had a wife.
Don't look away.
He's kind of like starstruck. He's like, whoa. Oh, beautiful, and then dies. Echo. What are you gonna do with Echo, huh? What's Echo gonna do? They do this on every champ. I hope that this is like a unique thing that they just have going forward.
Don't look away.
Oh, Echo. But your girlfriend, Echo. New Dawn Cinematic 2015 gameplay.
Don't look away.
Echoes is fine. It's a bit similar to Brahms. Darius has a wife. He did have a wife. Ilaoi. What does Ilaoi do?
Let's go. Don't look away.
Okay, so seems to be like a more standard one. Ilaoi and Braum and Echo have very similar looking ones. But there's some that have like very distinct, unique ones from each other. Oh, surely Yasuo's has to be good, right? Surely Yasuo's has to be.
Don't look away.
Of everything, I was not expecting that. Oh my god. Cowboy who no this is oh my god. What's his name? Oh, there's that one. I my knowledge of anime is so bad, but there's this one that they did make like a 3D animated movie. Is it Lupin who I'm thinking of? I think it's like the detective, right? Is like some detective character? Is it Lupin? That's what I immediately saw there.
Don't look away.
That okay, I was hoping they do something special for Yasuo since they kind of industry planted Ari and Yasuo into being a couple, but regardless, they should have a special interaction. I am very pleasantly surprised by that. Okay, Ari's super. I think not only animation wise is definitely a big improvement. I'm a bit sad they don't have the wacky camera movements, and that not every character has entirely unique animations, but some like Yasuo and Jinx, you know, like they have very unique animations. That's awesome. It makes it's gonna be like one of those things where every time a new character gets added, it's gonna be fun to go back to see. Okay, how do they react to Ari's super? You know. So I think on its own by that, like that's awesome. I can't give it a 10, but I think that's like a 9.5. That's awesome. And Yasuo especially is fantastic. Yeah, Blitz also has a unique animation where they're just kind of like, what? But can I change the stage from here? I can't change the stage. Frick. Okay. Gotta go back to the stage. Gotta get the right stage, you know. Okay, we did them.
Select your fire.
Let's do. Let's do the other two that we've seen before. We get Ilaoi. Get the other couple. We got Braum. Well, not really couple, but they were like they wanted to be. And let's do Let's just stick with Jinx and Vi. Let's just stick with them. I guess we gotta go with this one, right? Gotta go with that pack. Okay. No. So I am very curious to see if they change these two at all, because I think Braum and Alawi probably had the best looking supers in the game before all these changes. So I'm wondering if they change anything at all. So we got the big man and the big woman. So let's take a look and see what's changed. Alawi level 1. I don't think anything needed to change. Did she always go whoa before doing it? No. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. She goes, mother! Nagake Boros. As a level 1, that's still an awesome level 1. There's so much weight and impact. The visual effects as well, just throwing you around the tentacles. For a level 1, to me, that's like still like an 8 or a 9. Like in terms of level 1, that's so sick. I love that one. It's so satisfying to watch. Level 2, I believe, was her utility super. Yes, still the same. It looks like, and I think it still increases the power of the tentacles. Yes. Yep, still going. Still good. So it's you Scuttle in the back. Where? Oh yeah, have they changed this stage at all? Now I think about it. Where's Scuttle Crab? Oh, I see him. I see him on the beach. It's those. Ooh, baby Scuttle. There's a baby Scuttle. 2 babies. 2 babies. Baby. Oh. Scuttle Crab's a mother. I can't believe it. That girl spent a lot of time on the stages. Oh, there's another one. There's Scuttle Crabs everywhere. Okay, I think they've added some more to the stage, and there's more visual things. I don't remember all the birds flying off the distance. This is nice. Okay, that's good. Alawi, utility super is like a 5. All right. Level 3 Alawi. You had the best in the game before, so has it changed? I think that's about the same. Did anything change? I don't think anything changed from how it was before. I think the ending changed. Which weird enough. I think that the ending changed. I think that's why it feels a bit slower, because the ending is like a zoom out, whereas before you would see the character get thrown out of the ground. The Scuttle hides? Did they? Sorry, Jinx. You see Nagake Boros a lot. Oh, they do. That's cute. The Chomp. Yeah, I guess I'd have to have like a proper comparison of what they looked like before. It doesn't feel as impactful as I remember, but maybe that's just because it's been so long. I think it's still an awesome super, though. I don't remember what I rated it before, but I'd still give it like a 9. I think it's really cool. It's still really well paced. You get that whole thing where she actually summons Nagake Boros, the sound effects, something the tentacles dragging your soul to the depths, and then you get to see Nagake Boros there before she chomps you. I think it's still really, really cool. It's still awesome that Alawi's in this game. Alright, Braum. What have they done to you? Also, am I correct? Like, backdashing, you don't nearly backdash as much as you used to, right? That looks great. Look at what we... Here you go, Braum. Alright, level 1. It's still really cool, level 1. It's just his ult in League. Big slam. For level 1, that's awesome. That's still like a 9 for me for level 1. That's sick. Level 2, I think, was the utility super. They finished the quote! They finished the quote! He says the full quote now. Do you remember before he would always go, mess with Ram? And that's it. But now he actually says the full thing. Yeah. For the Netherlands. He does say that the level 1 is true. This is great. Let's compete with Tekken and Street Fighter. I guess it depends how far it goes. Tag Fighter is also just like a very different genre. And you get your Frost back. I'm not sure if it does it change the level 2 or level 1? I don't remember. For the Netherlands. No, it's still there. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. Braum also, from what I remember, had one of the best level 3s in the game. So, how much have you changed, Braum? If at all. Oh! We're in Freljord. So it changed because we went to Freljord during a super, which is got knocked out so bad that he went to the entire other continent. Is Jax coming? I don't know. Maybe. It'd be cool. Jax gets... And I think all the characters, they actually had unique facial features as well. So we need to check and see what changes here. If they actually went and made them really distinct. Because I remember, if I remember correctly, they weren't like that different. Aha. I think they sped it up too. Also, that they changed the colors a bit, I think, when they're actually getting hit, which is nice. We do gotta see what Blitz does as well. Let me just change this to Braum. And this to Blitz. Oh, right. I can't have them both be the same. What do you do, Blitz, when you're getting hit? Yeah, they actually did animate them. That's nice. He does like a little squint, like, oh. A little squint. That's good. Cycle through. What did Braum do? What the hell? Was that Scuttle Crab? That Scuttle Crab digging over there? Is that what that was? Oh yeah, it's still damn good. I think I remember Darius, what his looks like. Poro is my beloved. I mean, it is great that. Oh, wrong characters. Definitely Armstrong. That's a reference? Maybe? I don't know it. Oh, yeah. That would be curious to see what they did with Darius. Alright, we're saving Darius for last, though, I think, because he's like the one loner so far that has no partner. Full Metal Alchemist, I see. I think they might have adjusted the facial animations a little bit. I don't think it's by that much, but I think they did it enough so they feel a little bit more distinct from each other, which is nice.
Let's go!
It's that time!
Other the colors do a lot too. Having the different colors for each hit helps, and also there's the snow particle effects when they're actually going in. Oh, we saw Jinx. Vi. What? Oh. Yeah.
Let's go!
Oops.
It's that time!
So Vi doesn't look like she's in as much pain. I think that's because her pupils are still like relatively normal. Darius and Ari get like really small pupils when they get hit. Vi's like, I think because Vi's used to getting hit in the face. This is like her specialty. Subtle character foreshadowing. Remember the time when they released All for One, where everyone's the same character.
It's that time!
See, okay, am I crazy, or is like they just decided to give Yasuo all the best facial expressions?
It's that time!
Look at this! Look at his lips. I think they definitely had fun with Yasuo. I feel like they were putting a lot of extra effort into making him look super goofy half the time. I appreciate that. I like that. I think that works for him too because it's such a serious character. So letting him be like a little bit goofy when he's actually getting hit, I like that. That's good. I don't remember what I gave Braum before, but I assume I gave Braum a 10 out of 10. I think Braum still is a 10 out of 10. I think it's great, and it only got improved here. There's extra facial expressions. You actually travel to the Freljord now. The different colors when you get hit. It's a little bit faster. I think they did a great job. I think it looks great. How do I just, is there a way for me to just like go back to how do I just go back to, oh, return to champion select. There we go.
Select your fighters.
All right. How about Echo
Go.
and Blitz?
Let's crank. You select.
Yeah. Oh, look at them readying up.
Jinx. Select your fuse.
I almost feel like I should just have whatever.
Choose your destination.
They don't have the Zon stage. Man. That is deeply upsetting. That makes me very sad. I want to be able to play on the Zon stage.
On the horizon.
Zon stage won't be in the beta? Boo. Is Vice Super still implied? I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Ready.
Alright, Echo.
Let's go.
I remember that your level 1 changed, but I don't remember by or anything else. Or your level 3 changed. Sorry, I remember your level 3 changed, but I don't remember if anything else did. So,
Winding up.
that's still Time Winder.
Winding up.
Yep. Any special interactions? Can I hold it to do something?
Winding up.
Can I do anything else with it? I think I can knock it. I can.
Winding up.
Oh, can I knock it back? Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Winding up.
You gotta get that fast, though.
Winding up.
You gotta do like right after. There we go. Okay. I think it used to go higher. Can I just hit normal moves with it? I think I gotta do the baseball bat moves, surely, right? The other moves? Yeah, I can't just... I gotta use the baseball bat. You gotta do it like right after, though. Jesus. I might... Or maybe it's because I'm holding the button. There we go. Okay. That's cool. It's a little basic. I can guess an extra point for being able to hit it back. That's a fun interaction. It's lore accurate. I don't. I guess so. I don't know if it. I mean, I guess in League, Echo can certainly not launch his Time Winder back by auto attacking it. But yeah, it gets like a 6.5 or a 7. That's not bad. I don't remember what Echo's level 2 was at all. Right, the install. The oh, not you, Blitz. Not yet. That's the install one. Oh, right. Right. Oh, good. Alright, it's an install, but, you know, that's his passive. Or not really his passive. It's like the passive part of his ult from League. It's an install. It's neat. I'd still give it like a 5, though. It's not very exciting. Probably make more parry ultimates. That's right. Echo's ult was a parry. Also, his ult before was really lame, so I haven't seen the new one in a while, though, so this will be a bit of a memory refresh. Well, I will say that is certainly much better than what it used to be. Before, he just, like, freeze you in time and then whack you with the bat off screen and then finger flick you off screen. Like, it was so lame. That certainly has way more impact than it used to. Can the shadow hit too? Does this have a special interaction maybe? I don't think so. I can't even use... Oh, wait. Was that because I just didn't... I cannot use level 3 while the level 2 is out. Still use the time winder. Still frees you in time, but then the time reverse splits it back. I think it's carried a lot by the sound design on that one. You only get 3 bars. Oh, I guess that's true, yeah. Bots. Blocks to guard it. How do I... Training bot. Oh, bot position, stand, crouch, jump. No. Guard action. Push block. No. Where did I get them to attack? We missed that hit on the first try and then face palmed. Then rewind time to try and hit. That could be interesting. Basic. Is it in this? Oh, CPU. No. I'm not sure how to do it. I think Juggernaut gives you 5. Oh, okay. Interesting. I can't believe Maximally ripped up your Rate the Super idea. What a fraud. I know. It's a completely original idea that I made up all on my own. That I did. Thank you, Dempster. $15. Jesus. You're gonna do that? It's a bit crazy. I appreciate it, but thank you. You're gonna do that. Check recordings. I'm not sure. Record. Did I do it? How do get me out? What have I done? Did I do? I don't know if I did it. What? I didn't press that button at all. What am I doing? Playback. Okay. There we go. There we go. Got it. Yeah. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty freaking cool. So I got mixed up because like Jinx was on this side. You use his break after that? Yeah, that's pretty sick. I think that is a substantial improvement from what it was before. I don't think I'd put it anywhere higher than an 8 though, personally. It's a little fast. Like it's over very quickly. It does have the benefit of the counter aspect of it, but thankfully it's not like a bunch of other counter supers in fighting games where it is exclusively a counter super. At least you can use it offensively. I'd give that like an 8 though. I think that is damn good. Certainly better than it was before. Alright, Blitz. Look at you go. I don't know why I love the dashing so much. Look at him go. Wee. Brisk jog. How many characters do they have now? There's 9 at the moment. But seemingly the 10th being Teemo because they did it by accident. God. I hope that they, I think they said that they're not done adding the voice filters for Blitz, right? So they're going to have a bunch more filters to sound more robotic. But I've seen these supers a few times now from the trailer. But let's take a look at the newish character. We got Blitz with level 1. And you get some steam as well. You get the enhanced super right off that. Or not enhanced super. How do you do the wind up? How do you do the? How do you do the? There we go. Evil. Evil. Steam. God, it's evil. Because I think you could just like. Sorry, I'm a little distracted here. Yes. Imagine getting teabagged by this. There's not even any sound. It doesn't even make any sound. Just. So I think you could. What is the actual grapple? It's down. Okay, so you can like. Do you have to like do it in advance, maybe? Wait. How do you do it? Yeah. Whatever. Whatever. I'll learn later. Level 2. That's the level. What? Wait. Hold on. Did my ears deceive me? Do you hear that? I can't be the only one who hears flash, right? The flash sound. They just flash in place? Why? Why is he flash? There's a flash sound right before the level. What? That's so weird. Sleep raging. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, interesting. Wait, is that? Okay, so you don't actually generate any steam if you don't hit the move. There you go, and then now you get the steam. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, but why did he flash and play? Okay, you know what? I don't even. You can't add that in by accident, right? Like, there's no world where you add in the flash sound effect at the start of the super by accident. That just doesn't happen. This has to be like a funny inside joke. As a level 1, I still quite like it. It's a utility super that gives you the steam, but it also looks cool. The wind-up punch looks as impactful, and it also flashes in place for some reason, which I took. I'll take it. Level 2. Oh. Actually, like, jumps in the air to do. Can you combo out of that? Not sure if you can. I think you can get the steam though, right? Can you do it in the air? Flashed again. This is the flash sound effect as well. Stop flashing in place, Blitz. So surely you could like. Okay. Borrowed a Moomoo's little jump. Alright. That's pretty good. And it's their ult from League, right? How do you use the steam though? I swear there was like an interaction that you could use the steam. Can I hold it? I think so. They recycling? Well, no, it wouldn't. It's still a completely different engine. But I just mean that it's like it's their ult from League. You know, it's the big static field. And oh, what did I rate that? I don't know. I give that like a 7 probably. Level 3. It's pretty good, man. That's pretty damn good. Does it change depending on if you have steam or not, though? It doesn't. I was kind of hoping it would have a new effect. Maybe is there like, can I use the steam somehow? Exhaust. Yeah, but that's like the effect of the steam, right? Right, that's the steam effect. It's like now I got steam. I feel like there's gotta be a way. Feels like there should be something extra here. That's pretty nuts. Hey, did you not turn off the static VFX for the arms? I don't know. He still has it. Still has the VFX there, and still had the actual like exhaust ports there. So I'm not sure. The pull just shocks. It enhances a bunch of the other moves, right? Like. So I'm not sure. It's a pretty damn sick looking super. I think it's one of the better supers that happens a bit more off screen because obviously grabs you, launch you in the air, but then grabs you, pulls you down. But then you actually get to see the character there, leaves him in the air. Nice big explosion. Good use of slow-mo. I think it's very well paced. Also with the actual like wind up punch, literally winding up their fists spinning around. I think it's really damn good. I think it could use a little bit more electricity, maybe like when they leap into the air, or like while the rocket fist is spinning, maybe a little bit more electricity. Other than that, though, that's like a minor nitpick. I think it's really damn good. I give it like a 9. I think it's just excellent. I was just so happy that Blitz is in the game, dude. This was my most wanted character in the whole game to be in this. And I'm so happy they're here. And not only are they here, they look awesome, and they're probably gonna be my favorite character to play, at least until, you know, it depends if they add any other crazy characters. I'm not sure. They look awesome though. And now we can do the sisters. Let's fight these two. We can't even go. We already did there's no Zon stage. I guess we just go the Bilgewater one. Sure. I love the redesign for Blitz. Yeah, me too. I think the redesign's awesome. Oh yeah. Alt colors being references. Yeah, they're awesome. Okay, so I was not part of Alpha Lab 2, so I never got to actually play Jinx. So I haven't had a great point of reference from her supers, though I do remember what her level 3 looks like, and if I recall, it looks different channeling her inner Deadpool with these walk cycles. If I remember correctly, the level 3 looks different than how it did in the trailer, if I remember correctly. So let's see, level 1 Jinx. Oh, this is like a launcher super, I guess. Or can you like launch them in the air with it? Oh. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's like a launcher super. Yeah, anti-air type thing as well, right? Yeah, that's neat. Little fireworks. I don't mind it. That's okay. I think the startup is weirdly a bit too long for the effect to get from it, but that's okay. It's like a 5 or 6. I think it's okay. Level 2. Is that... Did you hear that, or is that just me that there's like the... There's just like a little bit extra of the sound once it's over. It goes, there's like the beam, and then it goes like... Yeah, that's... See what I mean? A little bit bugged sound, yeah. It's your standard beam super. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about giving Jinx a beam super. It's a little... It's got all these crazy gadgets. A beam feels a little bit... I don't know. I can't say I actually quite... Can you aim it? You can't change though while you're shoot. You can only like aim. I can't like control it while it's go. Oh, hi Vi. That's a spoiler. Get out of here. Every zoner needs a beam. Yeah, but that doesn't stop it from being boring. Yeah, you probably can aim it down while in the air, right? Yeah, it's like every beam super ever made. That's like a 4 or 3. There's nothing really special about it that makes it feel uniquely Jinx. And I get like Zap kind of does something similar to that, but it's more like a single projectile, like a paralysis gun. Having it be a beam is a little, I don't know. Level 3 though. So am I crazy in thinking that like the setup for this super is god tier? And the payoff just stinks. like really awesome setup. Like look at that, the big monkey bomb mech shoots the carrot, look at the rocket, and then There's like an Olimar from Smash with like the rocket. Like I don't know. Yeah, it looks like a PNG. Is it a PNG? There's no way it's actually a PNG, right? It kind of looks like a PNG. Yeah, I don't know. There's also is it even in the game? In the trailer, she would have she'd like, she'd laugh and then she'd press the button, but it wouldn't work. She'd be like spamming the button, like, why isn't it working? And then she'd press the button, and then it would work. Is that still in the game somehow, or did they fully cut that for pacing, just to speed up the action? Like, I get why they wouldn't have that all the time, but I thought it was really nice. It was like it's a good part of her character, a bit of the chaos and funniness. I think removing that is maybe because it was too long. Yeah, that's. So I don't know. I feel torn. I feel like the startup of it is great, and then the payoff just is really lame. So I'd probably give that like a 5 or 6. I really like the big monkey bomb cannon though, and I think missing that part of the trailer, it misses so much of her personality. So can you miss it? Can you miss it? Can I even aim this, or we'll just auto target? I'm trying to change the direction. I don't think it can miss. I don't know. Little sad by that. Sorry, Jinx. Okay, bye. Oh boy. Well, we know where one of these is going, but let's check out the other ones. So you gotta have the. This might hurt because my throat's not good. Bionic arm. There we go. That's what she asked. I don't care that that's like Spencer's thing. Like that's what it is. Own it, Vi. You're doing a bionic arm. I guess she has the explosion instead of just like passing straight through them. But it's bionic arm. It's a pretty good bionic arm. The big explosion afterwards as well, and I like that she actually, the steam damn, that goes full screen wide. Hold on, Yasuo, I need you to like get all the way over there. Get all the way over there. Damn. Okay, yeah, full screen wide. That's a pretty solid bionic arm. I'd give that like a 7 or an 8. I really quite like that. It's good. It's quick and to the point, but it feels punchy for lack of a better term, I guess. Debster, you don't. But they might just be random. I tried doing level 3 Jinx like 30 times. It's just like a random Easter egg that happens. Oh god, I don't know if I want to see it 30 times, but if it's an Easter egg, and I could get that verified, then that would increase the score of it for me a bit. But I think that's good. I like the Vi one. Level 2 Vi. That's pretty good. It looks better when you get hit. It's got a lot of hits to it. I quite like this one. It's got a lot of. Also, it's spammable. How do you spam it? Do you just like press the super button over and over? Okay, I like that. That's good. Okay, that's very uncomfortable because I have to spam it. Can I just press any button? Do I have to press the trigger? God, why does it press the? I have to spam the trigger button. That's terrible. But it's still a cool looking super. Is there a limit to how much you can spam it? Hold on, I'm gonna like epic gamer mode. Okay, I think I did. I don't know how much more I can get out of it before I break my wrist. That's cool though. That's a really awesome level 2. Why do you have it on? I don't know. That's just how it is on mine. I don't know. The run button is the bumper for some reason. And the parry is the other bumper. Hit is the limit. Okay. Or 10 is the limit. I think it would be so funny if you could actually just like mash it as much as possible. I think that's damn good though for level 2. I'd still give it like an 8 or a 9. I think that's really awesome. Oh boy. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Bye. Oh bye. Oh boy. Okay. Available on Riot. It's a Riot game, so imagine. So, I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be fixed by the time that the beta came out. I imagine they've probably seen the feedback, and it is still ass. You showed that corner screen who's boss. The thing is that I think the character animation for Vi herself is actually really good. Rally Bean, thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate it. Thank you. They can have any character get hit by it. Yeah, but then you could say the same for stuff like every super. I don't think that applies to any, like, you have to apply that logic to every character. It just seems to be something that they were doing with Vi and Yasuo specifically. All the other characters, you get to see them actually get hit. Makes so much more sense with the Teemo league. So you just have to adjust it for Teemo. There's also another problem making short characters. You have to do special work for them. But my thing with the Vi one is that, like, her animation... Like, her animation is good. The facial expression she got, it's the wind up of her actually punching. It all looks good, and the sound design is on point, but you don't see the person she's hitting in the first place. And so it feels weak. She's just punching the air. It's so upsetting because it's like it's there. Like, if you just had on screen the character getting hit, this would be a pretty decent super, but as it is, it's like a 3 or a 2. It's such a shame. She's trying to punch the voices in her head. This is what she was imagining while she was in the cell. I just find it so strange, you know? Like, how weird is it that, like, of all the characters, Vi and Jinx are the ones who have the worst supers in the game. Something about that just is really weird. Like that. That's. All right, and last one because Darius doesn't have a tag partner, so let's just go. Sure. And we can't even use the Noxus stage. So, I don't know. Let's go back to Bilgewater, sure. It's probably my favorite stage that they got anyway. Big strong man swinging, big strong axe. I'm wondering if they changed Darius at all. Darius had a pretty weak looking super before. Kog'Maw's next. Oh yeah. Alright, big man. What do you got? Anything change? Level 1. That sounds like a new voice line. He sounds younger. Am I crazy? He doesn't go "Ugh," when he ults. That's what he used to do. His lips don't move though. Darius, why aren't your lips moving, man? All the other characters, when they have these close-ups and they see their face, like their lips are actually moving. It's like I can't. It's like animation-wise is about the same, I think, but he sounds younger. He used to go. Ugh. That's what I remember from it. He used to say something else afterwards after saying. But now he just goes bend or break. Yeah, telepathy. Yeah, got no lip movement. That one's like a 4. I'm not a huge fan of it. Level 2. I can actually understand what he's saying now. He says headless. His lips do not match the dialogue at all, though.
Make way.
I can see that he's trying to say headless, but I think the lip movement happens a bit too soon. Am I okay, is this a different voice actor than the alpha, but it's still not the Darius voice actor? Oh, no, not you, Vi. Am I... Excuse me? Darius has a projectile? What? Yeah, it definitely sounds different. I'm sorry, I can't go over the fireball. I think it's a different voice actor than it was in the alpha, but it's still not like the classic voice actor. I don't know. The dialogue being out of sync with the voice is a little off-putting. It's still just a big slash. That's like a 2 for me. I'm not a fan of that super at all. But level 3, Darius, I have high hopes because yours kind of sucked ass before, so I'm hoping that it's better. Oh no. It's worse. It's worse. They made it worse. They made it worse. Oh my god. They made it worse. It's the same super as before, but now like his axe is glowing red for some reason, and they changed it. It's like, break and fall before me. But now he goes like the goofiest Fornoxus I've ever heard. I'm sorry. Who is this? Is this Darius, or is this Darius's 17-year-old angsty son? Who is this? I'm sorry, voice actor for Darius, but I've heard the existing Darius voice for well over a decade, and that's a few octaves too high. The Spartan voice seasoning is. He sounds a bit like a dweeb, yeah. And the fact that it's the same super, he still has the same thing where he just... He's still just like motionless, falling to the... Oh my god. Can I give it a 1? I don't even know what I gave in the last... I want to give it a 1. I'm so disappointed. Especially, like, they gave me hope with Ari and with Echo, and even ones who didn't need really a lot of fixing, like Braum. Braum was already great, and they improved it. How did Darius get worse? It's gotta be a different voice actor. It doesn't even sound like the Alpha Test voice actor. Never mind that it's different lines. Worse than punching the air? Yes. Yes. Because punching the air is the one thing holding that super back. It's a big thing holding it back, but everything else about it is awesome. Vi's voice lines while she's doing it, like, and the animation on her and the sound design. And that final boom, you get to see the crater going back. There's still redeeming qualities about Vi's super that can be fixed if you just get to see the person getting hit. But what is good about this super? Goofy as fuck Fornoxus that's not even lip synced properly. They added random red particle effects over Darius' axe, even though he doesn't have any powers. still motionless while falling down into the ground. Voice is way too high pitched and dweeby for Darius. Like the original voice line was already fine, and then compared to the other original characters that were in the alpha before, you know, with Ari and Echo, Braum, like who already like they got big improvements to their supers. Braum, who was already amazing, didn't even need that fixes and got fixes to make it even better. And Braum's got, and then Darius just got worse somehow. Having fun. I'm surprised. I'm just really, I think I'm just shocked because they were all getting better. Like everything, all the other characters' supers got better and somehow Darius got worse is the most shocking thing to me. So I don't know. What a weird string of decisions. It's too delayed. It feels so slow. And that's how I felt too, even when it first came out, that he's just kind of like the final hit here, right? Look at him just float in the air, just. Why is he just for Noxus? Why does he say it like that, man? You might as well have gotten me to voice Darius at that point. No, it would probably be actually significantly worse, but I'm exaggerating things, but I'm sorry, it's just not. This ain't it, Chief. Yeah, very. You know what screaming while explosions happen, right? Might work a little bit better. The delivery means so much for this kind of stuff. Delivery is everything on a super, and if it doesn't sound like it doesn't. You know what it sounds like? You ever get that like? Where like if you're playing a game or something, but there's people in your house, right? Whether it's like family or friends or roommates or whatever, and you want to yell, but you can't yell fully, so you're like fake yelling. You go like, yeah, like, you know, like quiet yelling. It sounds like the Darius, like whatever voice direction Darius's voice actor was given, wasn't allowed to go all out. It sounds, it's like false yelling. It doesn't sound like he's actually yelling to his fullest. And I do want to bring up a compare, because I don't know why this is what came to mind immediately for me. I don't even know if this is going to be their ultimate sound, but comparison. When I say delivery is everything. Shut up, Creative Cloud. You see what I like? The way he screams out like that. The delivery is everything there. That's what makes it feel most replayed. Yeah, I wonder why. Like that. That's what you need. You need the big delivery for the big move, and Darius just doesn't have that. It's falling descending frames don't feel impactful. His first swirling up his yeah, it's like he does the big spin to launch in the air, but then he just kind of falls to the ground. And I get it's supposed to be his ult from League, but you don't have to make their level 3s just their ult from League. You can have a bit more creative freedom with it, seeing what they're adding. So they do put a lot of quality into a lot of their stuff. I wish it was more cinematic. You get pulled into Nox. Yeah, dude, that's what I was saying. I think I even said that when they did this the first time. Like, Darius is super. Like, what if he called in? He's the general. Like, he's the general of the Trifarian Legion. He's one of the main 3 members of the Triferics. He's one of the main 3 leaders of Noxus. Like, you're telling me it would have been awesome for him to call in his army? Like, everyone loves cameo supers, right? Like, you don't even have to have... I would have said you could have brought in Draven, like his brother, for a team up, unless they want to make Draven a character in the future. But like, what a fun opportunity to bring in Captain Farron or something, or some of his other soldiers, and he commands his army to beat the shit out of you before he comes in to take the final blow and finish you off himself. Like, God, there's so many cool things you could do. Like, he's just a soldier guy, but he also has a lot of power, both politically and physically. So it's very disappointing. There was so much room that you could have taken him, and it's very disappointing to me that not only did they really not change anything for the better, they changed things for the worse with the delivery and the visual effects. Like, they made his axe all glow red. Like, I guess it's supposed to be like Swain, but he doesn't have Swain powers. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know. It's just strange. Point to setting frames don't feel very. I don't know. It's weird. I think Darius is the worst super in the game. Even more so than Vi. I think Vi is significantly held back. And I think Vi will be a lot easier to fix. Vi you just gotta pan the camera out a bit, animate the characters getting hit. Darius is like, I feel like at this point, if you want a big cinematic level 3, what he has on offer right now is unsalvageable. I think you gotta start from scratch on this one. I'm sorry. I'm really not a fan of this. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of a sour note to end on. But yeah, I think that's all of them. There are only 9 characters in this game. This feels really weird that there's just an empty slot there where I guess Teemo's gonna be, right? So we're gonna be missing out on Teemo whenever he releases, because TXQ made an oopsie, I guess, and revealed that Teemo's coming earlier than anticipated. All the ults are ranked. Yeah, I think we've gone through every character. Why have a lot of options? Teemo? Because he's popular. Because he's Teemo. That's one thing. The roster so far, even the furthest you could stretch it is Blitz and Illaoi. But these two have also been a lot of stuff. The roster is a bit too safe, I think. They're going for exclusively like the most popular picks. And I get like a lot of them are icons of leagues. So if you want like, you know, the best representation of the league IP, I guess so. But I'd say the best representation would be you need to have some diversity of some of the crazy shit that this universe has to offer. If you go for only the safest picks, then it becomes a bit like, well, we've seen all these characters already, you know? We should get some wackos in here, or some characters that haven't had the spotlight in other things that make the roster feel like its own thing. Because right now, if it's all the characters we've seen a million times, it feels like same shit we've seen before. So Rel and Poppy would be cool. I even say like, yeah, like a Yordle. If they were gonna pick a Yordle, if they pick Poppy or Rumble or Kled or Vex, like some Yordles that have some really weird wacko things at their disposal. Teemo. He's Teemo, and we know, the thing is, we also know that Teemo is just going to be designed to be annoying, so we'll see. Panth would be good. I used to like for Targon, you could go with Pantheon, you could go with even Taric would be really interesting. Lilia, I don't know how they make Lilia work, but it'd be interesting. And also, yeah, half the roster is Zaun, which doesn't help, right? A third of the current roster is Arcane. Half the roster is Ruin King. So you get a lot of characters that everyone's seen in everything already before. Blitz and Illaoi are like kind of the slight standouts, but they still get a bit of favoritism. Illaoi only in recent years. She was kind of neglected for a long time. Rengar would be nice. I think if they had Rengar, they gotta add Kha'Zix at the same time. It'd be really weird to have one without the other. So, anyway, that's it. That's Rate the Super. A whole year after we did the last one, I think. This game has been in the works for 300 million years. So, thank you both for watching the video. And if you ever disagree, have your own opinions on what characters they should add in the future, if we do another Rate the Super after in another year when they've added 2 more characters, then maybe we'll go jump back in. Enjoy. Goodbye. And then I can press the stop recording button because my mouse is gone. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Ta-da. Vel'Koz Rek'Sai. Oh, yeah. Vel'Koz Rek'Sai would be very neat. I do kind of want to just, like, mess around with the Blitz a little bit. Oh, and I'm not going to jump in any online matches because I'm going to get walloped. I do want to just like mess around with the crank a little bit. There's no champions for the gays besides Ari. What about Vi? What about Vi? Graves would be funny. I think Graves is also like, you need to have Graves and Twisted Fate. There's some characters that you gotta have the two together. Like some are destined to be pairs. Graves, Twisted Fate would feel weird to have one without the other. Rengar, Kha'Zix would feel weird to have one without the other. Ivern could be super funny. Well, obviously, I'm not biased at all that I would like that too. Also, Vi is fast. Look at that jump. Jesus. I guess Blitz could jump really high, too. Look at him go. Woohoo. You can charge. Ooh. Can you combo that? Oh, wait. Oh. Damn, I was hoping that you could like go. I guess that would be kind of brutal, huh? Maybe you wait, hold on, maybe. It's a hard knockdown. But I can also do my little wind up move afterwards. Zyracon, yeah. Nico and Nidalee. I can see Nico and Nidalee being separate. They've only been like a kind of a couple as of recently, but I'm scared if they add Nidalee in that they wouldn't use the LOR design. That's just probably my only big thing to like, nah, I don't know about Nidalee. I don't have confidence Riot would use the LOR design. Morgana, Kale, yeah, you'd have to have them together. The same way about Yone Yasuo? No, because I fucking hate Yone.
Hello.
I don't. The difference there is I don't respect him, so I I can do without him. LeBlanc and LeBlanc, of course, yep. Apparently, Wilder's next picks got Daemon, and they were Nidalee, Kog'Maw, and Rel. Oh no, oh no, Nidalee. Oh god, Kog'Maw though. What are they gonna do to my boy? They don't use the LR design for Nidalee. I'm gonna scream. Yeah. That's super fair, to be honest. Look at that. Oops, not that one. Oh wait. I'm Yeah. I'm getting, look at that. I'm an expert now. Oh. Oh wait. Wait. How did I do it? We. That's okay. I think I can hold the button, right? Oops. Oh, that's sick. Oh, and they had Nunu. Oh, me too. Yeah. So you saw a video Nico Nidalee Ashtal's Shapeshifters pack. Yeah, I feel like for a tag fighter, I feel like it would be more exciting if they released 2 characters at a time instead of 1 at a time. I know they're probably not going to do that, but still. Oh. That's cool. I want Skarner stage. You fight on top of Skarner's back or something, yeah. Whoa. See, I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna accidentally press like the buttons there. That's cool. You can cancel down smash after rolling into second super. With Blitz? Oop. I don't know. I don't think so. Can I do that move though? Oh, that's evil. Oh, that is so evil. Oh, you do go up a little bit. Oh man. Scar, if you get out from the jungle, yeah, an Ishtal or something. That'd be cool. It's just so cool just to see Blitz in motion. It's kind of surreal. We've been wanting the Riot fighting game for so long, and now it's like it's real, but it's bittersweet. You know what I mean? Where it's just like it's not where I would have hoped it would have been at its launch. I was really hoping that one, the roster would have been larger. There would have been a bit more diversity amongst its picks, and I think unfortunately because of a lot of factors, because of it taking so long, and because of its small roster size, it has basically garnered a community, whether people who were invested in it at one point or invested in other tag fighters or something, that are just like at every opportunity just looking for ways to hate the game at every opportunity, which that's a damn shame. I really don't want this game to end up after all this time just to completely flounder because they released it too early, but I think they definitely made the mistake of revealing it too early. This was revealed far earlier in its development cycle than it should have. They were absolutely not ready for what they were working on, and so we've known about this game's existence for more than half a decade at this point. And when you wait that long, especially if you wait that long, you know, you could say that for other, like Silksong, right? People knew about Silksong, but when Silksong's finally out, it's done, it's finished. It's a complete game with a complete experience as the developers intended it. This game is not done yet. Obviously, like the roster isn't there yet. The stages aren't finished yet. It's in beta still. So, yeah, it's generating hype. Yeah, it's generating hype way too early, right? And I think it might have been better if they had just gone dark, weirdly enough. Because then they went public when Arcane Season 1 came out. So even like the 2XKO version of Project L we've known about for years. Whereas like you look at something like, I guess like Elder Scrolls 6, there's a logo. It's not like you saw gameplay of it and like, ooh, gonna wait on this for another 3 years. Well, we'll go to Invincible and Tokon. I think Tokon's gonna eat up most of it. Tokon has so many things going for it. You know, a tag fighter with 4v4 is a big thing. It has the Marvel brand, which on its own is good. Never mind that it's like in a way a spiritual successor to Marvel vs. Capcom. It's made by Arc System Works, who are very reputable in the fighting game scene, especially with Guilty Gear being as popular as it is. Tokon's got so many things going for it. And now they don't have the limitations that Marvel Infinite did, right? Where Marvel Infinite, they couldn't use any of the X-Men or any of the Fantastic Four, and Tokon has no such limitations. They can use whoever they want. So, and not have to adhere to the MCU. And they don't have to, even if they do, like they add Miss Marvel, they don't have to add the MCU version of Miss Marvel. They can make their own version. There's also a thing that like Disney's not watching over them with a you know, Eye of Sauron, making sure they do everything that they want them to. They're just like, no, you just make Iron Man into a Gundam. I don't know, who cares? Do your own version. Will they launch invitations across the lifespan of the closed beta? Yeah, I think so. I'm just in now because I was in the Alpha Lab 1, thankfully. So I kind of got a free pass in, but I think they're going to keep giving out invites and codes and stuff. So I think more people will be able to enjoy it. And I'm not sure how long the beta period's even going to last. I can't imagine the beta period's going to last for any more than a couple months at most. And then it's going to launch full maybe in like November, December. November would make the most sense because every time we've gotten like a big update for the game has been in November, right after Arcane mainly. It was like every year around November we got a big update. So, and Teemo being confirmed, yeah, probably a bit earlier than he was supposed to. Yeah, it's like a soft release, but it's missing, like, this version has no skins, it has no stuff, and I'm like, if you guys know me, I care a lot about like individual character progression and character mastery. So the fact that once the beta is over, if I just decide like to grind out Blitzcrank and get all of the character mastery stuff, it all gets reset at the end of the beta period, which I think is a massive mistake. That really de-incentivizes me to play during the beta, because I know that any progression I make is just gonna be wiped. So I don't know. When stuff in the base is 28 days remaining. Oh, it's only a month. Okay, that's pretty good. So I'm not sure. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to wait and see how things go. Well, it's great for the fact that the roster's so little, and the fact that it's also a tag team. They're going to be the same champions in every match. Yeah, it's kind of like the main big concern right now, right? Like if every character, like right now where you have 4 different characters, you're experiencing like almost half the roster in one match. That's yeah. I think that this game is going to have enough meat and potatoes, or enough meat on the bone for big competitive players to enjoy. I've been talking with Ross a lot, Red Riot Ross, because he is very confident this game's going to succeed. He's a big fighting game head. I am not a big competitive fighting game player, so I can't speak from that perspective. I more tend to speak from the perspective of someone who's very casual with fighting games, someone who really likes fighting games but is very bad at them. I enjoy them recreationally, having a bit of fun. I love seeing characters in this medium and format. But by no means am I a competitive try-hard player, like trying to grind out for hundreds of hours to get good at one character or anything. I'm just going to play for fun. And for a casual player, that's also why I prioritize supers a lot, like a presentation. For a casual player, the whole tag system will be daunting, yeah. But that it doesn't mean as much. They will feel most casual players will find it boring if there's just not enough characters to play on a surface level, just to experiment with for a brief window. If there's so few, casual players are going to get burnt out really fast. And I'm not sure if fighting game fans are going to be that devoted to spend the amount of microtransactions that are going to be needed to fund this game. Like, these microtransaction games are funded mostly by casual players. The top echelon of players, for the most part, are not the ones spending all the money on these things. So if they release like a $10 skin for their favorite character, more than likely it's going to be more the casuals that are doing that. That's why Mortal Kombat could survive for as long as it did. Like, Mortal Kombat did not really ever have a super thriving competitive community. It was thriving off its casual player base, and that's why they tried to super predatorily hone in on that in Mortal Kombat 1. But customization was a huge part of Injustice 2 and MK11. Like, it's a big part for casuals to change how your character looks. So I'm not sure. I'm a bit concerned. Worried, I think, is more of the term. I'm worried about the game because I want this game to succeed. Right? I don't want to sound like a super negative person that way, or like pile on to the already existing just seething hatred a chunk of people seem to already have for this game existing at this point. I'm more just like speaking from the perspective of someone who loves this IP, who loves these characters, who has been wanting this kind of game to exist for so long. I want this game to succeed. I'm just in the direction that it is going. It doesn't spark a lot of confidence is kind of like the end that I'll say there. That I want it to succeed. I'm just not certain that it will. And Riot as a company, as much as I've loved what they've done, and I love their characters, and I love their world, not a company that is well known for taking a financial loss on the chin. They're not exactly fond of doing things at a net negative, even if a lot of other things are a super net positive. They're not willing to bite that bullet. So yeah. Play was my real cause, but I have fun with the game so far. Thank you. I'm probably finished. I've been talking for too much. I need to lie down and rest my voice and rest in general. So I'm probably gonna end it there. But yeah, that was still cool just to check out the supers, and also obviously with Victor and stuff is cool. So thank you, folks, for sticking by the stream. Hey, for watching. Enjoy the people who are in the beta at the moment. Hopefully more people get invited in soon. And excited to see. I guess we'll see when Teemo gets revealed in full because he got revealed by accident. So take care, fellas. Have a good rest of your day. There won't be a T1 rapid fire review. My voice was in way too much of shambles to record that, so there won't be a video tomorrow. But there's a bunch of videos in the work right now. I'm planning for like late September, October. You guys are gonna just get a barrage of stuff. Is the current trajectory and plan. So thank you, fellas. Take care of yourselves. Have a good rest of your Tuesday, and I'll see you next time. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye.